made a video of this car on my channel. Get to show some of the cool fab work. Thing turned out real nice. Got some precision 46mm gates. Streetcar fab. It's a dual 2.5 to a T6 flange. Got a Borg 91-104. The vibrant clamp. Got a vibrant clamp up there. Some vibrant materials. Some Ace Race materials. Turned out real well. I guess we could have cut that one 1/8 inch shorter. Got some billet collectors. Billet head flanges. That wastegate priority. This one was kind of difficult on this side, getting around the steering and everything. Got the old Maven mount. Got the transmission in the front. I know all y'all seen that.
It's the most badass, slowest C6 Corvette you'll ever see.
Hey, people on your posts of doing a little launch are like, that slow ass car.
Yeah, that was on 4 pounds of boost on me, but we just did it just because.
Yeah.
You know?
Here's all the 4-link stuff. Got the aluminum chunk, aluminum drive shaft. It's hard to see under here, but there we go. The radiator. Welded this billet flange on for the remote mount water pump.
Tell them what you welded those things on the rear axle for.
Okay, so these right here, you have to go watch Sean's channel because I haven't made my video yet. But those were some limiter chain brackets to go to some ski tracks. We're gonna be making a video either before or after this one, not sure yet, of that build. How'd that deal turn out?
You should probably go find out because it's pretty freaking gnarly, dude.
Yeah. And check this out. Watch this. Go up here and watch the video.
And then go to my video, and then go down there and buy this hat. I almost busted my ass.
Yeah.
Hey, for real though, Taylor just made me all these sweet hats. He makes hats and stuff too. Embroidery and laser and all that kind of stuff. Gotta use them up for that. Check this out.
Made these hats.
Look at this freshness. I know it looks ugly because I'm wearing it, but it's a nice ass hat.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, look at all
and they won't even see me coming. I can wear this on.
Yeah, I got the camo hat. But just some camo Next Shift logos.
I got
Some black ones. Just some charcoal ones. Looks good, huh?
Yes, sir. I like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, happy customer.
Yeah, I like the camo.
Seriously, like, what do you not do? You just make everything.
Yeah. So what are we doing right here?
We have to set up the 4-link. So we decided to make a 4-link Corvette, and the time has finally come to actually drop our balls and send this thing down the racetrack. So we have to set it up, because right now it's got the track tune in it. And I'm not talking about the track tune that you go down the racetrack. I'm talking about
tracks.
Like, tracks, like we put tracks on this and then went on a frozen lake and up a mountain, like actual tracks. So now we have to put the real track tune in it, and we've never done it before.
So before it went to the drag strip, it went to Colorado on tracks. TRAX, tracks.
Yeah.
Because it's custom with a K.
What, Ross? Can I get some of my name?
I do want to look at it, but I don't know what I'm looking at. Do you have to put in like your bar lengths and everything?
Yeah, you got to put in a whole bunch of shit, but I just don't know where to start. We got a program for this, and we still know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Hey, this thing is going to go down the track first pass, like scalded ass ape, like a cheat on cocaine. She might be looking at the moon on accident.
Yeah.
Or the sun. Or clouds. Probably clouds. Things gonna pop a wheelie in the rain.
Yeah. Chassis shop now?
Jesus, if y'all only knew what we's going through right now.
We're starting to figure it out.
We're starting to figure it out.
Let me show you what we had to do. A whole bunch of measurements, but basically we're having to plot all of the bolt holes in relation to our actual bolt holes up here, measuring from this bolt hole to the bottom of the tire, this right here, run a bar across with it level, everything we're doing that. That's a reference point. We got to measure from that to that to that, up and over, and we also have to measure from that one to that one, up, and then the next one and the next one, and over and over. So we're having to plot all the bolt holes for here in relation to, we had to measure from here to there, from here to there. We had to measure from the center of the crank of the motor down. We had to measure from there to there, and a whole bunch of other weird stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And here's our ground point, because that's the surface we're sitting on.
Minus an eighth of an inch.
Minus an eighth of an inch.
Thanks, Home Depot.
Jesus, I'm telling you, like, there's so many measurements in this. We had to have gotten something backwards. I don't know. I feel pretty good about it right now, though.
But we did actually do it backwards, because when we're entering in, this is the front of the car on the screen, this is the rear. And so we're coming over here and measuring it. And we measured it, this is the front of the car, this is the rear. So we had to go and change our positives to negatives and our negatives to positive. All the height stayed the same, but we laid all our bolt holes this way, and then it flopped it that way, or vice versa.
Bro, if this thing goes down the racetrack, which, by the way, you're going to see here in just a minute, because you're going to see the very first pass in this video. If this thing goes down the racetrack, that's going to be like, I'm literally just going to think about me and you here tonight going, well, that doesn't look right. Pull the negatives out of it. Let's see if it looks right. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, that's pretty good. All right. Enter.
Yeah. Hey, we're doing a whole bunch of this right here. We're like,
yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, so the last thing we have to do is measure
Top bolt holes.
the rear brackets.
Rear brackets, that's what I meant.
We just did the front bracket. We did the chassis. We plotted the chassis. Whenever you're doing stuff like this, we did check the air pressure in the tire. So it's actually got 17 pounds of air pressure in each tire. We're going to be running like
in both
16, 17. It's got like 16, 17. It's completely flat. Front's the same. The rear's the same.
We did the weights with Sean in the car.
Which is like 3,500 pounds.
Yeah, so right now we're sitting at 29.21, which was about 29.16 earlier. I don't know what we've done. Maybe added the scales.
We added this piece of angle too on the scale.
Yeah. So
thanks, Home Depot.
Yeah, Home Depot. Damn. No. 1.5 minus 8. 1 3/8. My brain hurts. 1 3/8. So that's me 1.375. Positive on your first number.
Alright, so see our bolt holes here. Whenever we click the third one like that, it moves it to the third bolt hole. So we're gonna said it's
375.
1.375. Yeah. Boom. So that's what it says, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So does that look like? Yeah.
They grow to the front of the car.
Yeah.
So we need to save it.
Well, no, we have to do the bottoms.
Right.
Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture of it. We're scared we're gonna lose this precious data.
Yeah. Precious.
Is it data or data?
Yes.
So that's pretty interesting. It has spit us out a new measurement that we have not come up with, and that's 5.624 from our ground surface to the bottom of our first hole.
Center of our bottom hole.
Center of our bottom hole. So we should check that and see if it's like correct, because if it is, then it means we did something right. Or either that or the software is just wrong. Like, we could not possibly be wrong.
What's our plus or minus here? It is an hour and 26 minutes past my bedtime. So what's our plus or minus?
Plus or minus 1/8 of an inch.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Since the Earth is flat and the left is flat.
okay. What do you think it is?
What was the old measurement? What was the measurement on the computer?
5.64.
5.64. I think it's 5.65 because there's a sag in this aluminum. Which 5.65 would be 5/8 of an inch.
It's 5 3/4.
So we're at 8. And this said 5.624.
And we're gonna be like 5 point.
What's 1316 on decimal?
There's a sag in the middle of it. I know it is.
I know there is.
So you want to do 5 11/16? Because I know it's sagging 1/16 of an
Yeah.
inch.
So that's a 1/16 of an inch.
0.688. So
we're
it's
0.064 off in our measurement.
That's 600ths.
600.
Right? Or is it 6/10? No, it's 600ths. That's 600ths off. Damn, that's pretty close. Hey.
Got some pretty good
Man,
eyeballs.
we are freaking smart.
Yep. So our measurements told us 5.624, and measuring with a piece of Harbor Freight aluminum angle iron gave us 5.688.
Yeah, that's not too shabby there. All right, so let's save this.
It's telling us if we're in our bottom hole on every bracket, our pickup point is back here by the gas tank. Or no, really, that's going to be what the length of the bar in front of the bar. The length of the bar in front of the bar is our pickup point, which is going to be length of the bar in front of the bar. Our pickup point is like right there. So our pickup point is about right here on the car.
You know, that would probably make for some pretty good wheelies.
Oh yeah.
It really would.
Yeah.
You know, like you never see vets doing wheelies. Like it takes a lot for vets to do wheelies because they're all IRS. But like this, we can like just so y'all know it. Y'all should probably go follow my channel if y'all aren't already, because like there's literally gonna be a day where I'm like, all right, let's set it up to wheelie and just like crush an oil pan.
This is the wheelie tune-up.
This is the wheelie tune. It's just like all the bottom bolt holes.
This is a wheelie good tune-up.
See what you did there. All right, so now we can view our IC table.
Which means absolutely nothing to us.
Well, it gives us anti-squat. So I know
a girl with some anti-squat. So this generated a chart to show us anti-squat, what is anti-squat? I don't even know.
You don't know what anti-squat is?
If it could be welded, I could tell you what it was.
Basically, there's this big misunderstanding that everybody in the drag world wants their car to just squat and go, and that's just not what you want. You want anti-squat, and that's where, if you ever seen a really fast radio car, that's what this is. It's got a radio on it. I don't know about the really fast part, but that's what we're shooting for here.
So is 100% anti-squat, it's just going to leave your wheel gap the same the whole time? And anything above 100% is going to be separation?
That I don't know yet. Cause like
that would make sense.
Yeah, I mean it would make sense.
100% anti-squat is no squat, right?
No squat. It wouldn't want to move anyway.
And so all of our calculations gave us.
This is the anti-squat. So we're looking for like this 135, maybe this 143 anti-squat.
And it's telling us our rear upper, front upper, rear lower, front lower, what hole to put it in, what bar to put what hole in, I guess. So it's going to tell us to put the front lower in hole 3 or 1, or that the upper in this hole or that hole. It's going to tell us what hole to put it in, and it's going to tell us exactly how much anti-squat it's going to have. It's going to be pretty much already calculated and guess-free.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, I wish other things in life told you which hole to put it in.
Would be nice. Don't know how to do that around here.
Sorry, Mom.
Look, our highest tune-up that this thing is spitting out only gives us 157% anti-squat, which is quite a bit. You know, I feel like we should start out somewhere around the 120, 130 range and see, you know, what we can achieve with that, because we're going to be at Cletus and Cars, and I know Cletus doesn't like to go down a marginal racetrack. He likes to go down a nicely prepped racetrack, just like he should, and everybody else, you know, if you could choose. And it's his event, so it's probably going to be prepped pretty good. So we should probably start around the 130 mark, 130% anti-squat, since we don't have a ton of separation in these coilovers, and see if we can't make something work out of it.
What's the IC length and IC height?
It's your instant center. So if you look right here, this is your center of gravity.
That's Roscoe.
Let's see.
We're going to do some more figuring out, because I'm going to go to bed soon because I got to work in the morning.
And then here in just a second, you're going to see this thing's first freaking rip. Because I'm going to send Taylor the file, and it's going to be in this video. The first rip down the track is going to be on this video.
Take a look. Let us know what you think. And aren't you giving something away?
I thought you were giving something away.
I'm not giving nothing away. I don't give nothing away.
Actually, I am giving something away. Out of my pocketbook, I'm going to be funding a dream build for somebody. We're going to bring you here. We're going to get you a freaking badass tits kit made. We're going to get you turboed. We're going to give you the support mods. We're going to get you tuned out the door. All you have to do is go like and subscribe. Comment on this video. And you have to go like and subscribe and comment on a next shift video.
Right up there.
That's all you have to do. Literally, could be entered to win a free turbo kit, all the sporting mods, out the door, ready to roll, and go gap some, and go take some pulls to Gapplebee's.
All right, so we're gonna see that video here in a second. I'm not gonna be able to go to Cletus and Cars with Sean because I've got kids and kid activities to do, and I have to work and build some more cool race cars like this one. Actually, that one back there. And Sean's gonna send me a video, and then hopefully it does good.
Hell yeah.
This is future Taylor and Sean praying for the best.
Yeah.
Past
Past.
Taylor and Sean hoping for the best.
For the future Taylor and Sean.
For the future Taylor and Sean.
Go subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, for real. So Sean was only able to make like a first gear pull really, because when he would no lift shift into second, the drive-by-wire would like flutter and go half throttle and just kind of do whatever it was wanting to do. There's some kind of safety set up in his Holly, not like in the no lift shift. So he may have to, if he can't figure that out, he may have to go to a drive-by cable instead of drive-by-wire throttle body. Like what I did in Ray's car here, it's a billet bracket with the throttle, a manual pedal and a cable to the drive-by cable throttle body right there. So it was a good start though. Car took off, everything looked like it seemed all right, and it didn't hit the wall. So it was a good first track outing. It went like a 130 something 60 foot, pretty good for a stick shift car, and it just goes bam, it just hits, like goes. It ain't wow, you know how stick shift cars leave the line. So anyway, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out the fresh merch on www.taylorsinsaneturbosystems.com. help me out, get a shirt, t-shirt, a hat, you know, make them here in house. I own an embroidery machine. I do all my own embroidery. The shirts, not this one. I silk screen them myself, everything like that. So go get some merch, you know, from day one type guys. What's up? And we will see you on the next video.